What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with another video. Today marks the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, and because of that, we got a little bit more information regarding everything Final Fantasy, uh, courtesy of the game's director and producer Yoshinori Kitase. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. But let's just jump into the big stuff. So he made it known that the game is being worked on, it's progressing smoothly, and that maybe there is a chance that we could see something later this year. Now, that in itself is super exciting. I mean, I'm not the only one. A bunch of people fell in love with Final Fantasy VII all over again because of Remake. I was an amazing, great fan. I don't know. I can't even think of how many adjectives to explain myself how much I love the original, and just as many adjectives to express my love of the remake. Uh, I loved everything about Seven. I even okay, controversial opinion, but when it first came out, Dirge of Cerberus, I liked it. I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. Is the game rough around the like super rough and weird and like does not hold up to the test of time? Yes. But when it came out, I'll admit it I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is super exciting for a chance for us to see a glimpse of it. Like it just bubbles up inside me for excitement. I don't know what it is. That being said, what will we see of it? Okay, realistically speaking, maybe, maybe, not gonna say around E3. Gonna go out on a limb and say it'll be during a PlayStation State of Play. I mean, they could go completely different way and do it during their own little E3 stream like they did last year. Did they do a stream last year? I can't remember. But I know they've done little their own events before. So it's possible they'll have it at their event, but I think they might save it for PlayStation just because they did for the first when we first really got to see Remake again before E3, it was during a PlayStation State of Play. So I'm thinking we're gonna see it more than likely at some type of PlayStation event. That being said, it'll be one that's farther into the year, nothing anytime soon. Now, will it be a full length trailer? That is the question. I mean, all of my hopes and dreams say yes. Let it be a full length trailer. But the skeptic in me is saying it'll probably be like a 60-second, you know, handing around of the open world, some voiceover talking, and then it finally ends with a zoom in of our characters: Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, Aerith, Red 13, maybe even Yuffie. It'll be like it'll end on like a close up of them, and it'll be like 60 seconds long, and there'll be some, like I said, some voiceover going along with it. That's what I think we'll get. I mean, if we get a full length trailer, I will be so happy. It'll be so amazing. But I guess I don't want to hype myself up too much because then I won't be disappointed. So for me personally, I think that's what we'll get. We'll get like a 60-second, you know, shot of Midgard zooming around until we finally land on our heroes and them still walking or journeying or something. I think that's what we're gonna get. But yeah, I mean, I'm also not surprised that we're hearing about it now because it wasn't too long ago where actually I think it was right around the time remake first came out they said they were going right along now that they've got all the tools um, and map, or yeah, the direction of how the game is. They basically just have to like just keep it going. So and they even stated, was it, Yoshinori or was it Nomura, where they said that people would be surprised at how far along the game it actually is. That it's actually farther along than some people might assume. So that was, I remember them saying that quite a while ago. So there's hope, and I'm not surprised. But I'm also wondering if they may not hold back a bit for the reason that I believe Final Fantasy 16, they want to try to release that this year. I like 70%, yeah, they're 70% sure that they want to try to get that game out this year, and they may hold back showing too much of Final Fantasy 7 just so that they can keep people excitement for like focused on 16. So again, that's just me speculating and being crazy. But yeah, actually we have a little stuff here where they talk about it. And again, it's courtesy of Yoshinori that we got a bit of this little bit of tidbit of info. And he also went in to talk about some of the other projects like Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, which is the little episodic mobile game. It's basically the first game just episodic for mobile, and they had like that new art direction that looked really, really good actually. But I don't know. I don't play mobile games, so I don't know if I'll ever try it. I don't know. And then First Soldier came out already, which is another mobile game that's their version of Battle Royale on mobile. And from what I gather, it's been doing pretty well. In fact, they've already released a trailer or a announcement for a second season, so seems to be doing well. And yeah, here we go. Right here, talking about Ever Crisis. Reimagines the game as an episodic series for mobile devices that covers the original game and its spin-offs. That's what I forgot. It is the spin-offs as well. And then here's First Soldier. And this is an interesting tidbit up here that I completely skimmed over. Last year, Remake Part 1 co-director Motomo Toriyama said that he is sure parts of the future sequels will differ significantly from the original, and that he hopes the game's Honeybee end scene will serve as a good example on how to update and change parts of the original game for modern audiences. Now, again, my brain automatically goes to differ significantly from the original. And to me, that means we're gonna get to areas faster than we did in the original game. That's what I'm thinking. That things are gonna be sped up a bit. Things aren't gonna go as much as I love the original 7, they won't go as slowly. So when he says differ significantly, I go to that directly. I know a bunch of people are going to assume that, oh, that means Eris is going to live. No, no, no. For the love of God, no. She's not living through this. Plenty of people have covered this, and I'm not going to go into it, but yeah, I don't think she's going to make it through either. That being said, I think she might die differently. That's what I believe. I believe her death will come as a shock because it'll come sooner than anticipated. It'll come much faster than it did in the original game. That's what I think is going to happen. If not that, it's just because it's going to happen at some other point. It's not going to happen where it did in the original. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to happen, just not where it happened in the original. And then here's the 25th anniversary logo, which just looks So good. Oh, look at that. So good. Fantastic. That's a thumbnail right there. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna put that for a thumbnail. Whew, looks so good. Yeah, we just got that little tidbit for the game's 25th anniversary. Excited, ecstatic. Don't know what else to say, but again, temper expectations because he said we'll get a look, and a look is not the same as a breakdown. So temper expectations, people. Temper expectations. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, a comment down below, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, have a good game. Take care.